So this type of press, it's a Platen press. It was the workhorse of printing before the cylinder was even invented. And as you can see, it's a pretty simple design. You get two flat cast iron and you push them together to make an impression. Difference between this and a cylinder is cylinder press, there's only one strip of contact between the type form and the cylinder at one point, and that strip moves across as the cylinder moves around. This press, all the pressure bears at one time, so you have a lot of different make-ready work to do to even out your pressure on Platens. I have limited experience with Platen presses, so you know, just as a disclaimer. But basically, same process. The steps are feeding, inking, printing, delivery. Feeding is done, in this case, by hand while the press is moving at high speeds. You put your hand into the jaws of the thing. The inking system, it's pretty simple. You have just form rollers that roll over this disc that you'll see it moves. It turns, rotates the plate. On the Vandercook we had that drum that moved back and forth. This, in essence, does the same thing. To turn the ink so you don't get ghosting, which is called when like your type characters will start to appear on your plate and then like you know, to distribute the ink so repeat characters and stuff won't happen. Uniform inking.
Do you get the plate?
Plate gets inked up, you add ink to the plate, and when Speed was doing his demo, I was cranking away at this just to distribute the ink, to work up the ink. And so what I'll do now is I will feed a whole bunch of sheets just to see how it goes. If I get trapped, please help me.
Just pull them away.
The rollers are clean, that's what if this were working right, and then the rollers just up. All you do is just go where you go right with a rag and you're all done.
The nice thing about the treadle, you can control the speed.
Uh-oh. So there, I misfed a sheet. It's printed onto the tympan paper. So I'll just pull another impression, so that should offset a lot of the ink. So you can see it's printed on the back. So you have like misfeeds of the paper, because all that pressure going against it is just going to set the ink off from one side to the next. So it's important here to observe 3-point register. You have your 3 gauge pins down to the front and then to the side guide. You move each sheet. If your rollers are running low, some people add masking tape to the rails that the rollers roll on. Some people will put type high rules into the form to lift the rollers up to type high to stop them from squishing into the type. Because you can imagine with all that movement on these parts of the press, these wear down at a somewhat rapid rate. So your rollers are supposed to be exact same diameter as these roller trucks. So as rollers swell or change or these wear, you run into a lot of problems with form roller height. And then your ability to quality printing starts to get a bit shifty. Press forward and back.
Okay.
So the flywheel is always moving in this direction. If you don't press hard enough, the wheel's going to want to go back on you.
Okay.
So let's just start trying to feed it. Oh, nope, don't do that.
Hand method.
If it goes in crooked, it's gone in crooked.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
That should go. There you go. That's it.
Okay. It's... Oh.
You're getting paid by the piece, not by the hour.